Hey, good morning. It's Sunday here, and I just want to make a couple quick points regarding a couple recent uploads that I'd made. They were definitely disjointed and like last minute, spur of the moment kind of thing. But what I did was use this app Skewy. Just to sum it up in a nutshell, use the app Skewy, which you can download for free on the Play Store, Android Play Store to be specific. But I used that app. I discovered along the way that it picks up this frequency in which we are being harassed through the synthetic telepathy and remote neural monitoring, voice to skull. It picks it up, clear as a bell. There is a test noise in the background, but it does pick it up quite clearly. And you might have noticed some things whenever I picked up this neural network and I recorded it through my vehicle in the Bluetooth. Um, you might have noticed some things. There's more to this world. I just thought I would touch on that too. If you thought you heard something, you definitely did. You're not crazy to think it. We are all globalized through this AI and this neural network. That's what's occurring. It's truth is stranger than fiction. There's more to this world, and this is happening. Despite them wanting to have a plausible deniability, I feel as if I found proof that this is occurring, and I am removing their plausible undeniability to make it a plausible undeniability, hopefully. If enough people see this, I can't help but feel like any flow of good information through synthetic telepathy is blocked. They will distract people. They can orchestrate distractions. They can orchestrate um, any kind of reason to block the flow of good information. They don't want this to be a communication tool. It's one that we didn't need or want anyway. They want it to be a confusing harassment device where they voice clone with AI to twist us all apart, to create problems within our families, and to ruin us, to get into our bodies, violate our minds, wear us down, and break our spirits. That's ultimately what they're trying to do. And they're wanting us all to have a premature exit while we're at it. They're using direct energy weapons. They're using psychological tactics, torture, cyber torture, psyops. They are doing some sick, insidious shit, and they're basically getting access to every little bit of information about us, every little bit that we remember, every memory in our subconscious. They're getting a little brain thumbprint, which I figure that they are uploading into an avatar in the metaverse to more easily keep track of us and harass us and orchestrate problems in our lives. Ultimately, what's happening, like I said, it's a spiritual problem. There's a lot of evil in the world, and it's working through people to change who they are. I'm sure anybody can attest to that fact that they've been around somebody who's not been the same on and off. It's because of these control measures. Over time, the voice to skull, the thought conditioning, it's going to wear us down and make us feel less human. It makes us jaded and bitter to know everything about everybody. They're changing the way we think about other people, and they're making us miserable. And when people are miserable and are hurt and in pain and worn down, especially when their silence is forced, then it's gonna manifest in the real world as people having problems with each other, and the unpredictability goes up whenever we get worn down and they change how we think. So just keep it in perspective that we're all going through this problem, and even though nobody might be there might be very few people talking about it, it is still a problem. The level of influencing that's occurring of the wrong variety is quite crazy. But I just hope people know that God is real, and this whole system of them playing God with us is not going to really be tolerated by the man upstairs forever. I can't help but feel like this is not going to be the way of the world, but it's going to cause a huge detriment. If and when this synthetic telepathy and the remote neural network that's harassing us all decides to fuck off, I can only imagine we're left with overwhelming realization of what occurred and a lot of problems that were orchestrated unbeknownst to all of us. They are orchestrating tragedies in the future tense like a chess game is what I see, is what I'm sensing heavily. And I can tell that there's something orchestrated that's going to all kind of pop off at the same time. A web of localized tragedies that all result in one big, huge problem. For instance, imagine if everybody in the world experiences a major loss all at the same time. Say you lose a couple family members. They orchestrate it either through body manipulation or through orchestration, or they just do their ultimate Luciferian deed of driving somebody to suicide. That's what they're trying to do. It's quite literally the devil trying to drive people to hell. As crazy as that sounds, that's the deep spiritual theme there. But on the surface, it's a conspiracy to harass us, invade our minds and bodies, and break our spirits, and ruin the world slowly without us being able to talk about it. So just wanted to point out, I didn't really give a whole lot of context into the videos I posted about Skewy. But that's ultimately what I was trying to get at, was just there's your proof that this is occurring. And if somebody has the notion or the balls to try to gaslight you, you can bet your ass that they have a vested interest in this continuing. They are emotionally weak and are scared to talk about it for any number of reasons. They've perhaps been mind controlled to not observe this occurrence, or they're playing along because they think that maybe it'll serve them better than trying to buck the system. But as you can see, I'm trying to buck the fuck out of the system. Fuck the system. The system's not geared to benefit anybody. It's all designed to run us in the ground, and the less people that they have talking about it, the better for them. So I would say start a dialogue about this shit, and don't feel crazy. If somebody does gaslight you, pull out the app Skewy on your phone. You pull it up, you hit ultrasonic, you hit the sound button again, you hit monitor the mic, and hold it up and say, what do you call that? I would dare say, if somebody were to present me that they're hearing my thoughts through their phone, because it picks up a neural network in which we're all hearing constant cyber harassment and life orchestration, then I would be compelled to agree that it's occurring. So just remember, you can prove that this is happening with the app Skewy. I urge that people do so, and I'll end this with that. With this one point, that if you heard these last few videos that I posted and you listened to the Skewy recordings and you heard what I heard, then yeah, there's more to this world. So keep it in perspective. One love, everybody. Hang in there. Peace.